Okay, we're gonna talk about information right now. Information that we can and can't talk about. I would say this is you, and this is the general information that you have from everything. You get this from your news source, you get this from the people from YouTube videos, you get this from TikTok. You guys get everything. That is the normal civilian. Me and Cloud, we get a different type of information. When you're military, you're on a subset. You're like on a subclass right here, where our information isn't much higher than yours. Like basically lawmakers, these are the people that are like running states. This is I would say that this is as far as I get my information from. These are the people that are working at the highest places of the military, you know, people that get their information from like the states. This is what runs you. This is what makes sure that you are living your comfy life. These people, I would say, they get their information from, let's say, it would be one person, right? Or a couple people. It would be Congress, the president. From in other countries, it would be kings, queens, you know, all this other shit. It's a couple of them, but these people run with everything you see. These people are the head of countries. These people are the heads of everything, right? This right here is basically the filthy rich. I would say this is right here the billionaires, the people that run multiple companies, monopolies, everything, all this and that, right? I would say there's not even that many people up here. Over here, this is where the majority of the people are. Over here, I would say it's probably like the circles signify that there's only a couple. Even though there's how many billionaires are there in the world? I'm breaking my side of what I feel of what I'm feeling right now from a person that's in the military's perspective, because the whole Epstein thing happened from up here. Epstein was a fucking rich motherfucker. This motherfucker, I would say, was one of these dudes. That motherfucker knew about everything that was going on. He knows people here that were fucking up and, you know, doing shit with kids. He knows people that were down here that were doing shit with kids. Bro was such a liability to so many people that like now it's just funny, right? That nothing wants to come. Like they don't exist. It doesn't exist. Like the whole Epstein thing, it doesn't exist, right? It's a hoax. So it's just funny. It's just so interesting. You guys can't even see the little other thing I wrote. Well, regardless, it's so interesting just to see how much people that are above us are hiding when it comes to crimes, when it comes to planning, when it comes to just certain things. Apparently, there's like the smallest crack, and other motherfuckers, they're just like, I've never met Epstein before in my life. I've only hung out with him one time. We've only had lunch together. No. I would have never hung out with him if I knew that he did everything. It's just insane how many people knew things that you don't know about. That when they finally come out, when these things finally come out, it's just, oh my God, it's so fucking insane. It's insane. 2,000 videos, 180,000 images. If y'all are thinking, you know, like this is like the one-time thing, right? Like the Epstein files was such a horrible thing, right? And there's no way that anything like this could ever happen again, right? There's no fucking way. Thank you for the fucking biddy, Cloud. I present to you Sarajevo Safari. Basically, TLDR, there was a war back in what it was, Eastern Europe or whatever, where somebody took somebody over and they were killing civilians. They were committing war crimes, right? The person that was in charge of all this is in jail for the rest of his life. Okay, cool. But in the middle of all this, there are claims that allegedly very wealthy, that the people up here, like I told you about, were paying the people down here. We're paying the people down here money to kill you down here. Allegedly. Because the thing is that this happened in the fucking what, 90s, 80s. This whole thing happened like around the 80s, 90s. The only reason this was brought up now is because I don't know, some dude brought back a documentary, and they're finally to this day, it took 20 years. They're finally opening up an investigation on this shit in Italy. So not even in the United States, but apparently this was wealthy motherfuckers, bro. Was there any fucking body charged? It doesn't look like it. The motherfucker, bro, I'm telling you, I'm being so for real with you, bro. The amount of shit that you know, the amount of shit that, okay, military and police officers, because it happens. It's like, hey man, you were speeding. Can I see your ID? And he realizes that he's a police officer. He's just like, hey man, here's a warning. Have a good day. If it were you, you would get a ticket right away. It's as easy as a comparison as that. Because I've seen it happen. I've witnessed it where, because you're in the military, a cop, could stop you and be like, hey man, you were speeding. Um, show him your ID. He's like, where are you coming from? Oh, I'm coming from base, all this and that. Cool. Here's a warning. Have a good day. Or let's say something as crazy as crashing, flipping a you know what? Crashing your vehicle intoxicated, and you're clearly intoxicated. And the cop looking at you and saying, yeah, I'm not gonna charge you for DUI. So you're gonna get sent straight to the hospital, and this isn't gonna go on your record. Hmm. Hmm. Connections, people of power, all this and that. Isn't that kind of crazy? Isn't that kind of wild? Just because you're in a certain part of, like, you're in a certain position, you get a little more than others.
Back into the public.
And this is on my level, bro. This is on the smallest level that's right above a normal civilian. Imagine, this is what I'm telling you from my experience, right? From what I see with other people that are in authority. What happens when you start talking about the wealthy and the super rich and the super powerful? What happens then, right? Because if I see it on the most smallest scale imaginable, I'm just curious. Like, what do you think? What do you think happened? And I feel like today's stream was kind of a reflection of I know we like to be goofy and we like to stay away from things that are serious sometimes, but sometimes I feel like you need to know what's going on. I feel like peeling the curtain back a little bit is good sometimes, because you need to know where you're living in. I feel like ignorance is bliss for sure, but you need to know what people are hiding from you. It's scary. I've seen the favoritism. I've seen the rule not applying to certain people, and I know it's going to keep happening. And I know on a higher level it happens even worse. Those people are literally playing on creative mode. And I don't think right now we're in a position where we can make that change unless people are more active of getting there to that change.